my God.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Katie Howell, and I teach 7th grade social studies and also 4th through 8th grade Spanish elective at Pierre A. Capto Capital One UNO Charter School.
Go Blue Jays!
And that's our principal right there, Heidi Carson. Thank you. 2 weeks from tonight, I will no longer be a first-year corps member. I will be much, much more. I will be a second-year corps member. And so will 242 of you. Congratulations. But bigger and even better congratulations are also in order for the 100 of you who will soon complete your second year and become Teach for America alumni. Just think of all the great things your Corps has done over the past 2 years. You've raised money for school programs such as cheerleading and dance, and for new athletic fields. 4 of you started AP courses at your schools. 3,000 of your students will have made 2 years growth this year, and you've even taken your students to Disney World. Of course, just because you're done with Teach for America, it doesn't mean your life is over. Far from it. And while you may be tempted to find a job at the Baby Gap, or sit on the couch eating hot chips and drinking cold drinks, I remind you that according to the Teach for America timeline, you guys are supposed to become principals, senators, and secretaries of education. So now's not the time to get lazy. Man up. And for all you first years out there, I am tweaking. We did pretty good, but we still have a lot of work ahead of us as well. Despite our numbers and rugged good looks, we did not bridge the achievement gap this year, or at least we didn't submit data to prove that we did. That's why we've got to come back next year, bigger and better than ever. And don't fool yourself into thinking your second year is all fun and games. Remember all the ways the 2007 Corps helped mold us into the purposefully planning and effectively executing educators that we are today? Well, now it's our turn to do the molding and the advising. Like last summer when Brian and Celestin told me to put lots of geography on my diagnostic test. That was really good advice. And if I don't tell the 2009 Corps, who will? Or when Alex Perlman told me that I would get cursed out by a student, thanks Alex, and I needed to practice getting cursed at by other teachers during round 0, that was good advice too. And if I don't curse at the 2009 Corps, who will? The second years didn't stop supporting us in August. 2007 Corps member and debate veteran Michael Phillips encouraged me to start a debate team at my school in January, which I did. And next year, I'm going to encourage first years to start debate teams at their school so my students can crush them. Yes, Greater New Orleans, we are stepping into a time of increased responsibility, which is why I've come here tonight to warn you of the dangers of a sedentary lifestyle. You may be tempted to take a break this summer, or take it easy after Teach for America, but this is a mistake. It's time to man up. Don't get rusty when it comes to the things you do every day as a teacher. Continue to lend out pencils you never plan on seeing again. Give overly specific instructions. Always include checks for understanding of System 5. When you see a copy machine, give it a good kick. And why not help your summer companions or new co-workers open their snacks? Going find at restaurants, hotels, friends' houses, etc.
I think I might have, yeah.
Embrace your role as a leader in our Corps. Help the 2009 Corps with their questions like, do I really need to do all this pre-institute work? No! Be honest. Invite them over to your house, give them a tasty beverage and a slap on the back. Play soccer and ultimate with them. Give them encouragement with words like, don't worry, you'll survive. And, thanks Rachel, if Katie Howe can make it, so can you. Inspire them. Last year my students were 2 grades behind in reading, but now they're on track to cure cancer. Assure them that if they can make it through October, things get easier, more or less. Let's not forget that we have a lot of skeptics out there who've been drinking the haterade. They don't believe in Teach for America, but more importantly, they don't believe in our kids. And they're wrong for that, even down bad. We've got to equip the 2009 Corps and all our students to prove the skeptics wrong. Now, some of you, I know, don't like to drink the Teach for America Kool-Aid. And some of you are the cynical, sarcastic type who duck out of PD Saturdays early. But people, it's time to get on board. Why? Because the newbies need your leadership. Because you want to be a good teacher. And because you have at least one student who worked harder for you this year than they've ever worked in their life. You've got that one student who internalized your expectations and rose to the occasion, and who realized that their mind is powerful and their goals are attainable. You've got stories. Stories you tell to the incoming first years who are unsure of themselves and even more unsure of their students. Stories you tell to your post-Teach for America coworkers and constituents. Stories you wield to crush the skeptics, to impress your boss, to woo your mate, and to get yourself out of bed each morning. Your student success stories are what you return to when it's time to make new stories of significant gains and relentless pursuit of results. And those are the stories you have to push you when it's time to man up. Thank you very much.